মানুষের তো আন্দোলন কি করতে অবশ্য বাবু জানগুলো করে টাকা আমার কি বাবু রাখলে আমি রামু রাখছি তাই কি সমস্যা হ্যাঁ আপনি দেখছেন আমি ফোনে কথা বলতে তখন সাইড টক করছেন পাশ থেকে আপনি সাইড টক করছেন জানেন দেখি রাজীব সিংটা মারাত্মক সেলফি রক্তটা অন্য লেভেলের একটা বদমাইশ দেখেন আমরা আজকে তাই না কিন্তু সে আমাদের কোনো কোঅপারেট করছে একেবারেই কোঅপারেট তেমন একটা সেলফি অ্যাটিটিউড মনে হচ্ছে নিজের সামলাতে নিজে একাই সব সাকসেস দেখাবে হ্যাঁ সব ক্রেডিট তার একার এরকম একটা আমার অসহ্য লাগে মনে হচ্ছে এটাকে একটা বিশাল একটা পানিশমেন্ট দেওয়া যাবে কিন্তু তাতে আপনার হেল্প লাগবে কি হেল্প করতে হবে প্রতি রাতে আপনার দরজায় নক করত এবং আপনাকে ইনডিসেন্ট প্রপোজাল দিয়েছে অসংখ্যবার
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And they can counter here. Inzaghi. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is a little undercooked. He's looking to set free a runner. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. What a throw in. And it's Totti. Looks to go up and over. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nice physical challenge. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. Tomori deals with that comfortably. He's had a hit! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Now it's Martinez. And here's Rafael Leao. Platini. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there. Now he's off and running. Martinez stood up well to him there. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mkhitaryan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Martinez! Oh, well played, well played.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now. Kaká.
Great hit! Kaká with a beautifully timed run. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Totti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta gets it away.
There will be
Pirlo.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Totti. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some...
Great chance! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. And it's Inzaghi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kaká. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan have reclaimed it. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Martinez. And smartly, it's Mkhitaryan! They want to be quick to recover this. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafael Leao! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan are looking to go forward now. De Gea catches it safely. Big chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. And
can he put it away? Goal, Portugal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Conte, and the pass is intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mignon is there to clear. Conte. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance here. It's Renlu. Conte! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he get away here? Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Olise. Mbappe. Griezmann has created one goal already. Diogo Dalot.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. Oh no, this does not look good. Konate clears. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Portugal, number 18, Pedro Neto. Coming on the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 17.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Kante getting this one clear. Saliba gets it away. Koundé. It's gone out for a throw-in. Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
The attendance for this
He
match
steps
was
in, and that's the end of that.
71,898.
Rafael Leao, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the runner. Bernardo Silva cuts it out. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Mbappe. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, look at the and the shot! In he goes again. No mistake. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's Conte. Dembele in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jorginho, Barella. Barella! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Martinez! And Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Tagliafico promptly onto that, and that is that. Calabria gets it clear. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played back in. And he's taking no chances there. And he's had a shot! Just off target. No goals as yet. Tagliafico. Calabria cuts out the pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Retegui! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Argentina are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And they're back on the ball again. That is good alertness. Lovely ball. There's the hit! Yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an Retegui! Goal, Italy! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Italy are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. No, he's just misjudged that one. Donnarumma
The
is
attendance
there
for
to
this
clear.
match was 71,649.
And here's Alvarez. Can he get it through? Alvarez! It's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
19.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Keane. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Gets good distance on it. 75 minutes played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there's the clearance. Gently done. Oh, that's well spotted. Keane. Pellegrini. That's good running with the ball.
Italy merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tagliafico. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Well,
to
fitness
make sure
and
to put
fatigue,
all
the
these
key
items
factors
in the
now
provided.
as we head
Thank
for
you
extra
your
time.
cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. Romero Paredes. That pass has been well intercepted. Foyt clears. And he was quick to react. Dybala. He's through here. He's got away. And they've got rid. Half-time, extra
And
time.
now, I'd just like to read out our fan club
Yeah,
members
it is
who are
coming down to
celebrating
those
their
last
birthdays
15
today.
minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, he's onto this. He's going for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Pellegrini. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their
Please
socks
join
off.
me in wishing all the best for members of
Pressure
our fan
and
club
nerve.
celebrating their
After
wedding
two
anniversary
inconclusive
today.
hours, it is penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dybala next in line, and here he is. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Jorginho is second man up. Belted right down the middle.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Icardi is the second man to step up for his team.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Raspadori is the third man to step forward.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
And stepping up, the skipper. 3 each. Pellegrini is the fourth man to step up. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Tonali comes forward for the fifth of 5. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Donnarumma obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kluivert tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he was quick to react. And that is out of play. Kluivert.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Forwards and with intent. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Kluivert. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's certainly onside here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Xavi Simons. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Simons. Xavi Simons, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Cleared without complication. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
The Netherlands head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
He's looking wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Toma. And the ball's a good one here. De Ligt gets it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. And that's another good win of the ball. Simons, and that's gone loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets his pass away. This might spell danger. Gravenberch, chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Toma, he's picked his way through. Oh, not quite.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Reinders. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Caught offside that time. And he's intervened well there. And we're done. The Netherlands have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, what a waste that one is. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's tried one! That's going to go a long way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Neymar. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nicely aimed pass. And he's been shifted off it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's running through! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Wan-Bissaka wins the duel this time. It'll be a throw-in. Beckham. Oh, super find. And he's on his way. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Moved on forwards. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Wilshere. Rijkaard running with the ball. Gnabry. He's got away. Gnabry!
2 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
gets it away. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Costa. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over. but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, they could be caught out here. He'll try from distance. It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And he's taking no chances there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came... There's the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
Great hit! And he's found the net! And again they hit the front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that is a little undercooked. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wilshere. Mbappe. And it's Scholes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Bayer punts it upfield. Costa Curta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Heads it! And he's managed to get rid. Aim forwards. Gnabry. Wilshere. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. Now the ball's gone astray. And he's there to get it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Nedved, he is through here. Casillas, will they claim to that? Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. And that should get the job done. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, super ball! Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it. Messi! This time, surely! Decent enough try.
Wan-Bissaka did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Beckham. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Still goalless at the moment. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And reclaimed it in a trice.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. There's the shot! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
1 minute added time.
Palmeiras. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Well, let's not
We would
beat
like to
about the
ask
bush,
you all
Peter.
to
It's
kindly
been
stay seated
fairly
during the
flat,
match.
and the support
Thank
have
you
had
for your
little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Out of play for a goal kick. Saka. And it's Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. Deftly away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Interesting ball. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we've reached the hour mark.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved. Mbappe. Costa Curta is there to clear. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Saka with the clearance. He's got away. In comes the corner.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 99. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Neymar.
Beckham with the short one. And here's Neymar. Now the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good ball. And it's Nedved. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal for Palmeiras after 81 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Great hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off. No way through there. Nedved. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's a throw-in. Casillas can pick that up. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Darwin. And here's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Schneider. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. No, that's been intercepted. Olise.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Back into the middle. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. He's gone forward. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He can run onto that. Now it's Schneider. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the ball's a good one here. Great chance! And again! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's found a way through. Olise! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just sails past the upright.
Schneider probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Beckenbauer.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe finds himself offside. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, super find. He's got away. Chouameni clears it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been cut short. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cannavaro. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Darwin. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Cleared without complication. And he was quick to react.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Beckham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Beckenbauer with the clearance.
There will be
No,
1 minute
no way
added
through.
time.
Costa Curta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be...
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Zielinski. Can he latch on to this? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.